Sports. It's in the game.
Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to some more EA Sports PGA Tour career mode on the channel. Before we do begin round 2 of the Canadian Championship, I do have a copy of EA Sports PGA Tour to give away. Sadly, this giveaway is only exclusive for PlayStation 5 console users who are located in Europe. But if you would like to win this copy of EA Sports PGA Tour, please make sure to like this video, share it, make sure you are a subscriber of the channel, and leave a comment stating why you should win this copy of EA Sports PGA Tour. But let's continue with round 2 of the Canadian Championship here at Banff Springs in the Corn Ferry Tour. I did manage to finish up at -7 on round 1, and I am certainly in contention for walking away with my first win. But as always, thank you so much for the continued support on the channel. If you are new, please make sure to smash the subscribe button, and if you are enjoying the content, please leave a like. So all the conditions are average and the wind is 3 to 5 miles per hour. This is a truly remarkable golf course located in Banff, Alberta, Canada. And hopefully we can continue this good run of form from round 1. I do have a share of the lead at -8. And we are going to begin things here on hole number 4. This is probably one of the most photographed holes in the world of golf. The Devil's Cauldron, from an elevated tee box all the way down to the dance floor, 51 feet below us. So we do have a 5 mile per hour wind. It's 183 to the pin. Let's see if I can find the ideal yardage. That's going to be too short. Let's change the shot type. I think finesse 8 iron should be made for this. Just going to play the wind and try and land this as close to the pin as possible. It's a good strike, a little bit of an underswing, but that should sit down pretty quickly. If only I executed the full power there, that would have worked out better than the 14-foot putt I do have for birdie. So 15 feet, up 4 inches. Certainly don't want to leave this one short. It is turning from left to right. I do believe there is a patch or an update coming out in the next couple of days where it should hopefully resolve a few of the issues in the game. And I think it's truly great that EA Sports are listening to the community. But we do miss that birdie putt. We kick that pad in. I will remain at 8 under. And let's move on to the next hole. Still tied for the lead, but I do need a few more birdies to try and hang in there with these guys. So hole number 5, this is a par 4. Dog leg left. I am just going to try and fade this a little bit against the wind and find the centre of the fairway. That's tracking really well. And that should hopefully leave me a nice yardage into this 5th green. 294 yards, we've nailed that. So 135 yards out, a 4 mile per hour crosswind. Let's go with a pitch and wedge. I should generate a little bit of backspin here. So I'd rather be past the pin and spin it back than come up short. Come on, wind. That fast, I think, is just hanging it out there. But there is the backspin. And that is going to set up a very good birdie opportunity from 9 feet out. Very little movement in this one. I'm just going to play it firm and hopefully hit it through that slight break. It looks good. It is good. I do pick up my 2nd birdie off the round due to the simulation and move to 9 under par. Like I said in the previous career video, I did bump the AI career difficulty down to 90. because with the simulation, when I was playing at 100, which is the hardest setting available, I just felt I had no chance of qualifying for events, let alone winning them. So still looking for our first win on the Corn Ferry Tour. And that is a solid tee shot. That fade kicked in beautifully there. And that's going to be another short approach shot into the slightly elevated green. Let's go with a spinner here. Just going to play high loft. Land it short of the pin. And this should sit down pretty quickly with a good execution. Oh, I've overhit that. Overswing 1%. But as you've seen, it's a fantastic shot, especially when you're playing soft greens because the ball just sits and hugs on. But this is an uphill putt. These are the kind of putts you really do need to convert. It's looking good. It is good. And it's back-to-back birdies, which moves me to 10 under par. And hole number 7 is a very scoreable par 5. So I do have the lead here at Banff. Long may it continue. I would be ecstatic to pick up my first win of the Corn Ferry Tour. I'm going to try and turn this from left to right down the left-hand side. Rocky Mountains off there in the distance. This course really is glorious, as are all the golf courses in this game. Each and every single course plays differently and has its own unique feel and look. No course plays the same, that's for sure, but we can comfortably reach this in 2. This should run up from the fairway. It's a nice strike. We've actually landed on the green, which I didn't expect. And I don't think that's going to hold. Yeah, that has run all the way through into the first cut. I fully expected that 2-wood to land on the fairway first. But let's see if I can flop this one close. Just applying a lot of high loft here. I'm going to fully commit to this shot. It should spin back. Oh, we've actually hit the pin. We have done that on a few occasions now, but this time the ball doesn't kick too far away from the hole. It's an 8-foot putt, slightly downhill. A little bit of left to right movement at the end. We've hit it firm, and that ball does drop. And I do finish at 11 under par here on the front 9. Let's see how the simulation results go now before we do tee off on round number 3. So it has finished me at level par. Let's see what we can do here in round 3. Classed as moving day. 17 under, what on earth? The simulation has been so kind there. 6 shots has gained me there. Wow. That is a first. That really is a first. Every time the simulation has killed me. And like I say, I moved the AI difficulty slider from 100 down to 90. But that's a glitch in the matrix there. The game is basically handing me our first win here, possibly. But hole number 10, another beautiful par 3. Let's go with a 5-iron, just applying a little bit of high draw to this. And hopefully we can land it short of the pin. It's tracking well. Is it going to sit down though? That is a $1 million question. It has done. A little bit of run out, but that is going to give me a really good look at birdie here from 12 feet out. And I really want to go and secure this win. We do have one hand on this Canadian Championship. Thanks to the simulation there. That should turn. It does turn. And I feel like I'm slowly getting to grips with the mechanics of the putting. Starting to read the greens a lot better as well and just get a feel for everything. I think the update, which will probably be live by the time this video is released, is going to hopefully improve the putting and a few other issues. So let's see if we can find the centre off the fairway here. A little bit of a slow, but we did get the overswing. And that ball has run out a good few yards for us there. 297 yards. 120 yards to the pin. My 50-degree wedge with a lot of loft should be ideal here. I'm going to try and land it past the pin and generate a little bit of spin. I get the overswing. It's a good shot. It's tracking well. Wouldn't try to bring it back. Wow, I didn't land that past the flag at all. And look at the spin I've generated there. I think that ball must have spun back at least 20 odd feet. And it's left me a 15-foot putt. Slightly uphill, breaking from left to right. I should have been far closer than this. That is a disappointing approach shot. I think I may have underhit that as well. Didn't have the read nor the distance, and that is a disappointing par. But it is going to keep me, hopefully, at the top of the leaderboard. 18 under. This is my lowest round on career mode so far. I am hoping that the game does introduce one-round events, because I will, going forward with career mode, just play one full-round events, and with the majors and the FedEx Cup, we will play all 4-round events on those rounds, which I am really looking forward to. Cannot wait to qualify for the PGA Tour and earn my tour card. But that's a solid tee shot. Still going to have a little bit of work to do here. From 151 yards, pin tucked right over at the right hand side. That's a very narrow part of the green that we're going to have to land on here. There is a slope defending that flagstick as well. So let's go with a finesse 9-iron, playing the wind, setting this out the left hand side. We do get perfect. The wind's turning that superbly. This should spin. Didn't generate as much spin as I would have liked, but it was the percentage shot. Didn't want to be short of that pin. So it's a slight downhill putt from 21 feet out. Some left to right movement in this one. Certainly got the weight that needs to turn. Oh, it does turn. That is a fantastic putt. It does move me to 19 under par. And really happy with my performance on the greens this event so far. Hole number 13. It's another fantastic par 3. Playing 208 yards. The pin right at the front of the green. 7-mile-per-hour crosswind. 6-iron with a lot of loft should be good here. I'm looking to land this just short of the green and get a nice firm run out from the fairway. Come on, wind. That wind is reluctantly turning me. Oh, it sat down instantly on the fairway. I fully expected a hop and a run out there while landing that ball short of the green. But this is where the Texas wedge really comes in handy. I do try and utilise as many of the different shot options that are available in the game, all 20 of them. If you haven't already done so, check out my EA Sports tips and tricks video where I explain each and every single shot. We almost drained that. Just turned heavily to the left the last foot or two. But that's going to be a solid par, especially after missing the green. I will remain at 19 under par. And I think this is going to be our final hole of round 3. Hole number 14, par 4, 440 yards. Narrow fairway here. Then it fully opens up for the longer hitters, as you can see. But I'm more than capable of reaching the wider part of the fairway. In the next video, I will show you my build. I'm not going for a power build. I'm happy enough with the distance and power my character possesses. I want to go for a more finesse build where I'm focused on accuracy and control. So 148 yards. 9-iron finesse once again is going to be the shot here. Just applied a little bit of loft, playing the wind, Intentional underswing. That needs to get down though. And that is a fantastic approach shot. That is going to be an 8-foot putt for another birdie. It would be great to close out round 3 at -20. 8 foot, a little bit uphill, turning from right to left. Let's play this one firm. It should turn. It does turn right into the heart of the cup. What a way to finish round number 3. Hopefully the simulation is kind to us once again, and hopefully I can close this event out on the 4th and final round. So -17, I do have a 5-shot lead. Let's get into the 4th and final round here at Banff Springs, Alberta, Canada, in the Canadian Championship. The conditions are firm and fast today. I have moved to -22, a 7-shot lead over the rest of the field, and we will begin our journey in hole number 15. An elevated tee box here. Try and take a good bit of the distance out of this hole. But what a fantastic environment this course is located in. That is a monster drive with the downhill elevation. And that's going to be a short approach shot into this green. 141 yards. I think pitch and wedge is going to be the club here. I'll go for an intentional slight underswing, playing the wind in the slope. It's a lovely strike. We get the underswing. This should spin back. It's a little bit long, but it does spin back from the fringe onto the dance floor. And this is a very makeable putt from 9 feet. Slightly downhill. It is going to turn from right to left at my feet. Played it firm. Oh, and it does drop right on the edge. That puts me to -23, and I think bearing an absolute disaster, I am looking good for this Canadian Championship, and hopefully walk away with my first win of the Corn Ferry Tour. It's been a tough ride so far, but a very enjoyable one, and I certainly can't wait to earn my PGA Tour card and go head-to-head with the best players on the planet. So a little bit of a draw shot here. That is turning lovely. Down the right centre off the fairway. And that is going to leave me an ideal location to go and attack this flag. 116 yards out, but the wind is behind me. 54 degree. A lot of loft, and let's try and get an overswing here. Don't want to land this short of the pin. Oh, early I've hit an underswing. That may not get there, and it's probably going to spin back. Wow. Did that hit the flagstick? I've got no idea if that actually hit the flagstick. I won't know until I watch this back later on. But I did land past the pin, but I think that ball honestly caught the flagstick. Spun all the way back off the green. And I just want to get up and down for the par here. Going to play the spinner. Try to just land this a little bit short of the cup. Played that well. A little bit more run out than I expected, but it's going to leave me a 9-foot putt for the par save here. Just going right edge of the cup, playing it firm. It's turned, and it's turned right into the centre. It keeps me at -23. 2 holes remaining, one of them a par 5 that hopefully we can pick up a birdie or eagle. But comfortably in the lead here. And hole number 17 is a short par 4. I do have wind assistance off the tee box here. So this should be nothing more than a flop, or maybe even a spinner shot into the green. I've absolutely nailed that. 317 yards. 56 yards to go. Just cycling through my shot options here. There's the spinner. Just applied a good bit of loft and try and get this one dialed in. If I am long, I do have the safety net of that backstop. I am long. That should spin back. There it is, coming all the way back towards the pin. Didn't play for the backstop, I'll be honest, but it was always going to be my miss. So this is a 9-foot putt. Downhill. Turning from left to right. It should turn. It does turn right on the edge of the cup. It does move me to minus 24. Let's see if we can finish at minus 25 or 26. Remarkable scoring. The AI failing to keep up with me here. And the final hole of the Canadian Championship here at Banff Springs. There's a short par 5. Let's take the tiger line here, try and carry the cart path. It's an overswing perfect, so that is comfortably going to find the fairway. And that should be nothing more than a 3-iron into this green. 249 yards to the pin. The pin's right at the back of the dance floor. Oh, I think I'm in between yardages here. Let's go with a finesse shot. Just going to play a high fade with the 3-iron here and try and land this at the front of the green. It should run out. That ball's going left and staying left. Oh, I actually had the ideal yardage, but we failed to find the dance floor. So this is going to leave me an up and down from 16 yards out. Let's go to my go-to shot, which you've guessed by now, it is the spinner. Can we spin it in? Oh my goodness, we almost did too. Just failed to walk away with the eagle. But that's going to be a tap-in birdie. We will finish this event at minus 25. And that is going to be my first win in my Corn Ferry Tour. My first win as a young professional trying to work my way to the PGA Tour. And that is it for today's video, guys. I really hope you did enjoy. If you did, please make sure to leave a like. If you are new to the channel, smash the subscribe button. And good luck to everyone who is entering the giveaway. But until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.
So that should just about do it. For all of us at EA Sports, thanks for spending some time with us on the road to the Masters.